Enver Samuels is a director, journalist, who has also coincidentally is in Paris, France at the moment, but has also in the past made documentaries about other suspicious murders of South Africans in Paris. He has reported, he has written, and he has made movies documenting the suspicions around the murder of Dulcie September, the ANC activist in 1988. He joins me now on the line. Good morning, Enver. Really appreciate your time. What are French media reporting at the moment? This case of Nathi Mthethwa getting worldwide attention on a report on CNN. I've seen Reuters reporting it. I've seen UK press reporting on his death. But what are the French saying this morning on what is suspicious circumstances around the death of Nathi Mthethwa?
Good morning, and thanks for having me. I'm actually in Bordeaux, which is about 2 hours from Paris by TGV. But yes, just a strange coincidence here. The French media is covering this this sad news quite extensively, and essentially more or less the same things that you've just highlighted, that the South African ambassador was found yesterday having booked into the Hyatt Hotel just outside of the west of Paris, and his lifeless body was found the next day, that being Tuesday. And the unusual thing is that for an ambassador, he had gone missing for about a period of 24 hours. And, and on the weekend, apparently he was doing his duties at the Heritage Day and the unveiling ceremony for Devil Wood. So yeah, it's very unfortunate news, and condolences to his family. Just a unusual coincidence that in France we now have a former chief representative for the African National Congress, Dulcie September, being assassinated there in 1988, and in 2025 we have an official ambassador dying in mysterious circumstances.
Yeah. Of course, we take the concern around mental health incredibly seriously, and the reports of Nathi Mthethwa's death does highlight the importance of people speaking openly and seeking help when it comes to mental health struggles. But as South Africans, and this has been your career's work over the last few decades, South Africans do live through a political culture where there have been mysterious deaths of figures linked to power, linked to corruption investigations. Nathi Mthethwa's name being mentioned in the Mthethwa Commission just last week, without drawing any direct parallels, because again, I appreciate that this could very much be an individual's struggle and battle with mental health. But as South Africans, I don't think we can be judged harshly by having and asking questions, is this all it is?
Yeah, I mean, for now, we put that at mere speculation, but if I was to draw on the experience of working on the documentary on Dulcie September, which is full of intrigue and unanswered questions, even today, one doesn't have to look very far for conspiracy theories and that sort of thing. Back in South Africa, I've been out of the country for 2.5 weeks. So I'm not sort of au fait with what's happening currently, but we do know of unsolved crimes linked to a lot of things that are happening currently under corruption. So, drawing on my experience of murder in Paris, these type of mysteries are extremely murky at the moment.
Again, and finally, without connecting these two incidences, 1988 and 2025. Just talking about the conversation around Dulcie September, your documentary Murder in Paris, the writings of Evelyn Grunick, also writing about the mysterious circumstances of Dulcie September. What do we know around a death? Who has been implicated? Who has been held responsible? And is this more than just an assassination by the former apartheid government, or is it also between what is contestation within the ANC as early as 1988 already?
Yes. Well, one of the big things with the case of Dulcie September was there was a note that she had written to her family, and I think it was to her sister, Stephanie, hinting, that, and this is a quote, that the danger was within, shortly before her death. So one doesn't have to look very far to interrogate that statement. Dulcie September was killed, shot 5 times in the face while about to open the door for the ANC office in the center of Paris in broad daylight. Until this day, her family don't know why she was killed and who the killers are. There have been recent attempts to get the case reopened in the French justice system, but the family have met with one stumbling block after the other. So in the documentary, we posit Evelyn Grunick's position in her book and her belief that there was collusion between the apartheid state and the French government in her murder.
Enver Samuel, really appreciate your time. He's the director of a documentary called Murder in Paris. It details the investigation around the murder of Dulcie September, because now we have 2 South African representatives, ANC representatives, one being murdered in a very violent manner and another, Nathi Mthethwa, police considering his death as a suicide from the 22nd floor of the Hyatt Hotel in Paris. But you can find Murder in Paris. It's on various platforms, and I do urge you to go and try and view that. Really appreciate your time, Enver Samuel.